You may recall from the last time we were in the kitchen that I had a whole bunch of joists in the kitchen ceiling that had been hacked up by the plumbers. Plus the floor above was also full of holes. So what my contractor has done is put in a beam all the way across the 19 feet of this space in the middle of the span to stiffen that floor above, because that floor above is going to be 2 bathrooms and a laundry. So some heavy stuff. And they also put a beam at the back wall so that all of the irregularities over the course of time as far as the studding was concerned can be eliminated. And that beam will take the weight of the joists above and not the studs that will be in the wall, so I can reconfigure this wall pretty much any way I want to. Out here on the back porch, I've removed all of the interior window trim. There are 8 windows here, double hung, original glass, single pane, and I'm going to reuse these in some spots. The wall back here was tongue and groove, like you see down here and above the windows. A little dark there, but you can see it down here on the below the windows. Once all that tongue and groove was removed from the back wall of the house, you can see the original clapboards and window trim. Now this window here is, we theorize, was put in after indoor plumbing was installed in the house, because if you look closely below this window, you see that the clapboards were pieced in. It's only about 32 inches wide here, and it goes down a ways. And in fact, the height of what was here matches the height over here. So we think that this is in fact an original window opening with the original trim on the outside, and that over there on the other side of the door, it was originally the same, but when the indoor plumbing got installed, who knows when, 1910, 1930, this window was made shorter and clapboards were filled in. And the reason that window would have been made shorter is because with indoor plumbing, of course, came a kitchen sink. Don't really have much in the way of evidence that to know that the kitchen sink was in this location on the inside, but that's the theory anyway. The door appears to be in its original location and appears to be original. So this is the back porch, and as I say, these windows are going to be stolen from this area to be used elsewhere in the house where I want an original window. And then I have 8 vinyl replacement windows, so the openings here will get reframed to accept the newer vinyl windows, which I can certainly tolerate here on the back side of the house. And then the interior, I will probably do a wainscot with the leftover tongue and groove from this wall, and then drywall above, because all of these clapboards are here going to go away. They're all very small. There's only a couple of them that are of any useful length. And then I'll have a wainscot of the tongue and groove and drywall above. And the window openings on either side of the door are essentially going to match what the window openings are here on the porch. The door to the kitchen will be centered with the door on the porch, and then 2 openings to either side of the kitchen door will be made, and windows will be installed on either side of the door. And it'll be a double window like is on the porch, although they'll be shorter in height because I'm going to have counters here in the kitchen on either side of the door. So the heavy framing has been done, although this wall still needs to be studded out, and the window openings made, the door moved to the left, but that should happen early next week. In the dining room, this door will get closed up. A new door will be put on the other side of the chimney, and you may recall from a previous video that there was an original door here. Well, that's been removed, and the opening has been framed for a window, one of which will come from the original porch windows. So the porch has 8 old windows. Going to reuse one here, one in the what will become the powder room over here where the refrigerator is, and one at the bottom of the stairs, which is right now a vinyl replacement window, and then one on the side of the front bedroom upstairs. That's also a vinyl replacement window. So that takes care of 4 of the windows, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use the other 4 here for the kitchen because they are old and I'll be reaching over countertop to try to open them, so that may not work out very well. But I'll make that decision later on. So that's it for the kitchen space.